guys, Diablo back here again representing Pop Topic, and we are back in my Pop Corner! Yes! Today, we're going to be talking about the acronyms and terms that are most frequently used in both social media groups like Facebook groups centered around pop figures and general terms that describe pop figures themselves. Now, I'm not going to be able to go over all the acronyms because people love to abbreviate stuff, so that means there could be a lot. But I'm going to go over the ones that are most frequently seen. So, welcome class. As you can see, I have this board behind me with all the acronyms and terms on it. And now that class is in session, it's time to learn. So, we have, starting with the acronyms. Now, these are mostly used in the Facebook and social media groups centered around Funko Pop figures. In the first, we have FS, NFS, FT, NFT, and PPG. Now, these terms are usually used when people are post pictures of what they've gotten, and it's to determine what their intentions for this picture is, or are. Proper grammar, whatever. So, FS, NFS is for sale, not for sale, and FT, NFT is for trade, not for trade. Now, these are usually grouped together in whatever way to determine if they're trying to sell them or if they're just trying to show their pop figures off. Now, if they have NFS and NFT together, they're just trying to show you what they've gotten, show their collection off, blah, 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 blah. Now, FSFT, when these two are grouped together, that means they're trying to get rid of them or trying to get new pop figures that they weren't able to buy before. PPG, that stands for Pop Price Guide. It's a website that it tracks your collection. It tells you the values for each pop figure, tells you sometimes where they come from, where they're going to, and all kinds of good information on that site. I use it a lot, very frequently, especially to track all these that I get. That's how come I know how many I have. You can buy, sell, and trade on this website, and it'll even show you the transactions that have transpired between certain people for certain pops. It's a great website. If you're not on it, sign up an account and start collecting. Anyway, ISO. That is in search of. Typically, it'll say ISO colon and then have a list of pop figures underneath it for what they're looking for so that people can tell them where they can find them. Then, GITD. This stands for glow in the dark. There's a lot of pop figures that glow in the dark. Sometimes they're green, kind of like my Chase Gremlin here. He's pretty green. He glows really well. And other ones kind of like him. Now, not all of them are green. Some of them you wouldn't even be able to tell that they glow in the dark, except for the sticker tells you. Then we have OOBIB. This is out of box, in box. As you can see, I'm an in-box collector. Now, out of box collecting means that you, of course, take them out of the box and you have them sitting there looking all cool, you know. Some people like that. I don't particularly like it, but collect it however you want to. CC, SDN, NY. What does that mean? CC stands for Comic Con. Now, Comic Cons, they are all around the world. They sell pop figures, you know, so certain ones that you can only get at that Comic Con. I have a couple of them here. I have C3PO. If you can see, he's from the Summer Convention, Comic Con. I also have another E3PO. You can see him. Focus, focus, focus. Yeah. Galactic Convention. The SD and the NY, which is San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con, they have their own as well, but I don't have any readily available right now. Also have another summer convention, the Golden Frieza. They're all pretty nice. I love Comic-Con exclusives. They're very hard to get though if you don't live in like the San Diego area or the New York area. Now, HTGS, True, and BNN. Now, these are the abbreviations for certain stores that carry these pop figures. You got Hot Topic, GameStop, Toys R Us, and Barnes & Nobles. Fun fact, I didn't know that TRU for the longest time stood for Toys R Us. I'm sitting here looking like, True Religion sells pop figures? What? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Toys R Us. So, yeah, there's a couple of different ones like that. I have actually a GameStop exclusive right here, Hollow Ichigo, but we'll get back to him. We'll get back to him. Don't worry about it. I also got Rage Mode Karama over here, too. But anyway, now, those are the acronyms that are mostly used in the Facebook groups. Now, moving on to terms. We have flocked. Flocked is a term that means that instead of it just being the vinyl finish like the majority of them have, they have fuzzy finishes. Like When you touch them, they have a little fuzzy outside. Now I got a little flock Cheshire cat here. I don't know if you can tell, but he's fuzzy. And that means a lot to me because they don't make a whole lot of flocked ones. Now they're starting to more frequently come out with flocked ones. Let me put this sword down. They're starting to more frequently come out with flocked ones, but I only have a few. I have a few right here. Cheshire Cat, Simba, and Stitch, all flocked, and they're all so cute looking. They're so cute, especially Simba. Look at Simba. That's Stitch. Look at Simba. He's so cool. He's so cool looking. Focus, focus. There we go. So those are a few of the flocked ones. It just means fuzzy. Got another stick here. Now let's go to exclusives. Now exclusive only means that it's exclusive to that store. Now I have the ones I've been showing mainly have been Hot Topic exclusives because I work at Hot Topic. But I also have, like I said, GameStop, the Hollow Ichigo, and we'll show you the difference between this is the regular Ichigo and the Hollow Ichigo together. Now don't be fooled by this sticker here. Let me just get into that for a little second. This is a pre-release exclusive. That means it came out earlier than the actual due date. That's all that means. Ichigo is a common, meaning you can get him anywhere. So don't be fooled by the little pre-release stickers. That just means I picked him up before he was supposed to come out. But it doesn't make him any more valuable. It just means he came out early. But this, on the other hand, is valuable because it is an actual exclusive that only came out on Anime Day, and they didn't get that many in. And that is the determining factor of value for pop figures. How many were made? Because you can get anywhere from a ridiculously low number like 6, but there's like only a couple that's 6. But then you can go like 48, 64, 128, 1 per every 6, which is like some of these chase ones I got, which is the next term. Chase. What does chase mean? Well, chase just means it's a variant of a pop figure that's been made. Now, I got a couple of chase. I have 6 chase to be exact, but I have a few here. I got the alien. Are you going to focus or are you going to be a douche? I got the alien, I got the gremlin, and I got a Batman. Now, here's the gremlin, the alien. Now, I showed in the other video, you can see the difference. This is the regular pop figure. This is what the regular one looks like. And here's the chase. Completely different. This had a 1 in 6 percentage of getting the chase. And that 1 in 6 is only determined by people who actually got the alien at that time. Then I have the chase gremlin, which I can't show you the difference because on the side, it looks the same, even though that's not the chase. It's just a kind of faded teal, like deeper green. But if you could probably see, he's a more light green because he glows in the dark. It's a glow in the dark chase, like I said earlier. Then I got the Batman chase. He's metallic. He's chased because he's metallic. It looks just like the regular one, except for metallic. And that's what the chase means. Something about the pop is different from the common version. Then, after chase, we have vaulted. Vaulted means that Funko is no longer making that pop figure. You can't go out and just buy them anymore unless that store just so happens to have some laying around, but they're not manufacturing it to these stores any longer. Now, one I have that's been vaulted that's right next to me is Frankenberry. You gonna focus? It doesn't want to focus. Frankenberry. Yep. I don't know why it's blurring that out, but whatever. Frankenberry. He does not get manufactured anymore. You had to have got him when he came out, which is in like 2010 or something like that. That's a vaulted one I have that's near me. Next, haul, mail call. Now, haul just means the purchases that person made that day or throughout the week. That's what that means. It's the mass group that they've picked up. And mail call, that means when they've ordered something and it's been shipped to them in the mail. Hence, mail call. And they want to show it off. It's more like, these are more like postings in the Facebook groups. They post their hauls and their mail calls to show other people what they've gotten and build up the hype around it, because there's some hype around some of these pop figures. When you get that certain one, your grail, which, oh yeah, I didn't write grail up here. Grail means one that's really important to you that you got. Now, one of my grails is the metallic set of Frankenberry, Blueberry, and Count Chocula, which I'm not going to show you because I don't have it out. It's in one of the plastic hard cases put up somewhere, because if I get in a fire, I know where that is. Those are the ones I'm taking with me, along with my yellow mistake symbol Chase Batman. Anyway, on to the next one. Top tens. Now, top tens is referring to Pop Price Guide's top 10, because when you put your collections in the Pop Price Guide, it'll let you know your top 10 most valuable pop figures. And people like to post these and show off what they've gotten so far, because when you get that one pop figure that's worth a lot, it makes you feel good. Like, especially when you get a mail call in and you end up getting the Chase version. That's how I got this Gremlin. That Chase Gremlin I got, because my sister ordered it from Walmart, and it just so happened to send her the Chase version so she could give it to me for Christmas. I was like, oh, you don't understand what you just gave me. But anyway, it's really cool when you get one of those. Hunting. Hunting just means you're out searching for pop figures. Like when you're out driving around shopping at different stores, going from store to store looking for that certain new release. That's what hunting is. And finally, flipper. Now, people who are hardcore collectors, actual collectors, fear the flippers. Because flipping means, and it doesn't just pertain to pop figures, but flipping means that you'll go to a store and clean them out of a new release or a new exclusive so that nobody can buy them, and then turn around and sell them for a higher price so that you can make profit off of it. That's what flipping is. Shun the flippers. Shun the non-believers. I'll write all the flippers' names in my little death note here. I got a little death note. If you watch Death Note, the anime, it's awesome. Write all their names in here. I'm just kidding. It's not that serious. But seriously, yeah. Anyway, so those are more of the general terms that are used in to describe pop figures and in Funko Pop collecting groups. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit and you won't be so confused if you see some of these terms later on. Tell me in the comments below if these have helped you out. We're going to dive back up close here in a second. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, be sure to thumbs it up, favorite, share, subscribe to your boy Diablo, and I'll be back with more content. Remember, good hunting and keep pop alive. Peace!